as far as 10 kilometers inland. Miyagi Prefectural Police have received a report from a shipbuilder in Ishinomaki City that a ship with about 100 people on board has been swept away. More than 20,000 households have been ordered to evacuate in the prefecture. In Kasenuma City, several hundred people have been evacuated to a local school. One-third of the school's gym is submerged, and people are staying on the third floor of the school building. Police say an unknown number of people are missing in many cities, where tsunami waves up to 7 meters tall swept through low-lying coastal areas. Sendai Airport is also submerged. People are stranded on the rooftops of buildings, and runways are closed. The airport is located 1 kilometer from the coast. In Kamaishi, Iwate Prefecture, an NHK live camera captured a port flooded by seawater. Cars and trucks were floating amid the debris. Houses are also reportedly floating in the city. Police say in Ofunato, more than 300 houses have been destroyed by a tsunami. A whole community has been swept away. An NHK helicopter has captured images of an oil refinery in Chiba Prefecture near Tokyo on fire. A gas leak reportedly triggered an explosion. Black smoke can be seen billowing from the refinery. The government has declared the Fukushima No. 1 nuclear power plant of Tokyo Electric Power Company is facing an emergency situation. The emergency diesel generators used to cool down the nuclear reactors are all inoperable in the plant. The government has also received an emergency notice from Tokyo Electric Power Company that in the Fukushima No. 2 nuclear power plant, an emergency cooling system has been activated. The Nuclear and Industrial Safety Agency says no radiation leakage has been reported from both nuclear power plants. Fire broke out in a building of a thermal plant in Minami Soma City, Fukushima Prefecture. One person is missing and dozens of people are trapped in the building. But fire engines cannot approach the building as there is reportedly an oil leak at the site. And the country's most powerful earthquake on record, we also interviewed local people after the quake.
もう死ぬかと思いました。本当にすっごかったです。はい、感じました。いや、なんか山手線のホーム行ったんですけど、こんな大きい揺れ初めてだったんですごい怖かったです。
なんかパンクしたみたいな感じの揺れでですね、コンクリートが落ちてきてという感じですね。コンクリートどこですか？ボンネットちょっとへこんでると思うんですけど。
And again, the country's most powerful earthquake on record with a magnitude of 8.8 struck northeastern Japan on Friday, generating massive tsunami waves along broad areas of the Pacific coast. And this is a live picture you are watching right now on the screen coming from one of the places of an earthquake. This place is not very far. This is from Sendai, the Sendai city. And you can see the smoke billowing from the site. Japan's meteorological agency says the quake struck at 2:46 p.m. off the coast of Miyagi Prefecture. It originated an estimated 24 kilometers below the surface, and this was followed by major aftershocks, one of which was a magnitude 7.4. For more updates on this magnitude of this earthquake, please stay with us here on.
In order to collect information, how is the situation outside? Are there places that are with fire? There are no reports of major fire in the vicinity. Now, as for the residents, what are you telling them to do? Well, first of all, to stay calm and act. And because if you act irrationally, you might get injured. So please stay calm and stay tuned to television and radio and collect information and make your judgment. Yes, thank you very much.
We go to the Tohoku region from our Sendai Bureau and then from Morioka and Fukushima. This is a report from Sendai. This is south of Sendai City, a fire has broken out. Miyagi Prefectural Police say that in Miyagi-no-ku of Sendai City, a major fire is still burning. This fire has approached the area near Nakano Elementary School. About 600 people have evacuated to the roof of this elementary school. At Nakano Elementary School, people are worried because the fire is now only about 500 meters away, but the fire department says that the fire will not catch onto the elementary school building. Authorities say that as of 7:30 p.m. in Miyagi Prefecture, 9 people have been reported dead. 2 people are reportedly dead in Sendai City, 1 person in Ishinomaki City, in Shogama City, 1 person, and Gifucho, 1 person, and 2 others in other cities. And in Miyagi-no-ku, Sendai, a junior high school student is unaccounted for after being washed away by the tsunami wave. And Miyagi Prefecture Police say that the Kesennuma Police Department, or an officer who works at the Kesennuma Police Department, died in the tsunami. And in the Miyagi Prefecture Disaster Response Headquarters says that a JR Sensekisen train is incommunicado, and in Natori City, the tide washed over the coast, and many houses and cars have been washed away. The tsunami is now backwashing, so the relief teams cannot approach the coast. Therefore, they have no idea how many people have fallen victim. And in Natori City, in Sendai Airport, the runway has been inundated, and about 2,000 people have evacuated onto the roof of the airport building. And according to Miyagi Police, at the shipyard in Ishinomaki, about 100 people who are on a vessel, on a boat, were washed away by a tsunami. And in Wataricho, Miyagi Prefecture, where the quake measured 6 on the intensity scale, about 1/2 of the city has been inundated. And in the 5 evacuation centers in the town, the first floor has been inundated, so people are taking refuge on top of the second-story roof. And in Ishinomaki City, the disaster officials say that 10 people in a residential area have been washed away by the tsunami. And in Ayukawa town, the damage has been disastrous, and roads have been cut off. Many roads have been cut off, causing congestion, and the tsunami wave washed onto the congested road, washing away many cars. And evacuation orders have been issued to 60,000 people in 60,000 households in Ayukawa City. In Iwanuma City and Miyagi Prefecture, disaster relief authorities say that a tsunami washed over a wide area of the district, and many cars were washed away. And in some parts, the water is still there and about 1 meter deep. And not much is known about the damage, or the full extent of the damage, or the number of people missing, or who are the casualties. And 3,000 people have evacuated to a nearby elementary school. And 2 evacuation centers, each housing 300 people, have been inundated. So the people there are unable to access roads. They have been stranded. In Ogatsuwan, on the coast, many houses have been washed away by the tsunami. We go to the Sendai Bureau of NHK.
This is Sendai City in front of the NHK's Broadcasting Center. The 6 hours have passed since the quake erupted, and we're still without power. And you can see that around NHK, the power lights are off the streets, and the signals are without lights. And because of that, the major trunk lines in Sendai is congested. And as you can see right now, there are the road